13 wins, one single victory. That is the brutal history between these two football nations. But that one victory happened just 8 months ago. And tonight, Japan gets the chance to prove it was not just luck. This is the preview of one of the most fascinating knockout matches of this entire World Cup. Let us break it down. This match takes place at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Five-time world champions Brazil against Japan in a winner-take-all round of 32 clash. For Brazil, reaching the quarterfinals is simply the bare minimum expectation for a squad built to go all the way. For Japan, this represents something completely different, a genuine chance to prove that Asian football belongs among the very best in the world at the exact moment it matters most. Let us start by talking about Brazil's path to this match because their tournament has been genuinely impressive so far. Brazil topped Group C with a 1-1 draw against Morocco, followed by back-to-back 3-0 victories over Haiti and Scotland. They have conceded just a single goal across their entire group stage campaign. Vinicius Jr. has been absolutely unstoppable, scoring 4 goals already at this tournament. This is a team that looks built for a deep, dangerous knockout run. Now let us talk about Japan's journey because their story has been just as compelling. Japan came through an incredibly tough Group F completely unbeaten. They drew 2-2 with the Netherlands, demolished Tunisia 4-0, and held Sweden to a 1-1 draw in their final group match. That 4-goal demolition of Tunisia showed exactly what this team is capable of when space opens up in front of them. Let us talk about the history between these two nations because the numbers are honestly staggering. These two sides have faced each other 14 times throughout football history. Brazil has won 11 of those matches with 2 draws and just 1 single defeat. For decades, this fixture has been almost entirely one-sided, but there is one result that completely changes the conversation heading into tonight. Just 8 months ago, in October last year, Japan shocked the entire football world. Brazil led that friendly match 2-0 heading into the second half, and then Japan produced one of the most stunning comebacks in recent memory, scoring 3 unanswered goals to win 3-2. That victory snapped a 6-game losing streak against Brazil that had stretched back years, so the obvious question becomes, can lightning strike twice? Most football analysts remain genuinely skeptical. Friendly matches and World Cup knockout football exist in completely different universes. Brazil were missing several key starters during that October defeat. Tonight, under the lights of a World Cup knockout match, this is an entirely different animal altogether. Let us talk about the players who could decide this entire match. For Brazil, all eyes remain firmly on Vinicius Jr., who has been their standout performer throughout this tournament. Matheus Cunha has provided excellent support, adding 3 goals of his own during the group stage. Brazil's coach has built his entire system around explosive width and lethal counterattacking football. For Japan, the creative spark comes from a different kind of partnership entirely. Daichi Kamada, Keito Nakamura, and Ritsu Doan have formed a dangerous, fluid attacking trio throughout this tournament. Ayase Ueda leads the line up front, ready to capitalize on any half chance that comes his way. Japan's entire defensive identity centers on compactness and discipline before exploding forward on lightning-quick counterattacks. There are some genuine concerns on both sides heading into this match too. Brazil will be without Rafinha, who is dealing with a hamstring issue, and Neymar remains unlikely to start due to a calf complaint. Japan has their own selection headaches, with Takefusa Kubo unavailable, and defensive midfielder Wataru Endo suspended for this exact match. That midfield absence for Japan could prove especially costly against Brazil's powerful central pairing. Let us talk tactics for a moment because this matchup presents a genuinely fascinating chess match. Japan's entire defensive identity revolves around compressing the center of the pitch before launching swift, vertical counterattacks. But Brazil's wide attacking threats, particularly Vinicius Jr., could stretch that compact shape horizontally and create exactly the kind of space Japan desperately needs to avoid. If Brazil's fullbacks push too high up the pitch chasing an early goal, Japan's quick transitions could absolutely punish any defensive gaps left behind. Let us look at what the prediction models and betting markets currently suggest about tonight's outcome. Brazil enters as the clear favorite, with most expert predictions pointing toward a comfortable victory. The most common score prediction circulating widely is Brazil winning 3-1. The all-time head-to-head history, combined with Brazil's superior squad depth, makes them the logical pick for most football analysts. But here's exactly why Japan should never be completely written off in a match like this. They have reached this exact round of the World Cup multiple times in recent tournaments. They possess genuine attacking quality capable of hurting any defense in the world, even one as talented as Brazil's. And they have already proven just months ago that they are fully capable of overcoming this specific opponent when given their full opportunity. My prediction for tonight's match? Brazil's overwhelming squad depth, attacking firepower, and tournament pedigree should ultimately prove the difference in what promises to be a genuinely entertaining contest. But if Japan can replicate even a fraction of the intensity and belief that defined their stunning comeback victory last October, this match could be far closer than the history books currently suggest. Win, and either team takes a massive step toward the latter stages of this World Cup. Lose, and an entire nation's tournament dream comes to an immediate end. That is the complete preview of one of the most anticipated round of 32 matches of this entire tournament. The history, the recent shock result, the stakes that could not possibly be higher. Drop your score prediction in the comments right now. Do you think Japan can shock Brazil again, or does history repeat itself tonight? Subscribe to this channel for more World Cup knockout coverage, highlights, and breaking stories. This is your World Cup 2026 coverage, and we will see you in the next one.